I am in my bedroom today. I'm going to declutter and dust and take care of some things that I haven't done since, well, in the beginning. All right, so let me just show you around. Well, let me start here. I finished my closet. I'm real excited about how that turned out. Move things around a little bit. It just feels good when I walk in there, and I wish I had done it a long time ago. But it seems like there are seasons when you are productive, and once you get organized, you can stay productive. So the other thing is, yeah, this is my room. This is a painting that I haven't hung yet. So obviously this is a little, it's like an insert for a fireplace. I don't actually have the fireplace around here, but when I turn, it's electric, so I turn it on. It's a little heater for the dogs, and it makes pretty ambient light. And I normally have it sitting right here in front of this mirror, three-way mirror. But I had to bring the ladder in because I'm going all the way up here to unhook a cable wire that's been there since we moved in. And when we moved in, we actually did have cable. And then we canceled cable, and so we just use a Fire Stick from Amazon. And so we just watch internet TV. Mostly YouTube's educational, things like that, and then some movie channels. So yeah, I like to watch Perry Mason at night. So, or Monk. I'm finished with Monk, and then I'll watch Perry Mason, and I like to watch it from beginning to end. You can really get into the characters that way. So this is our dresser. No, that's not a dresser, that's a chest. This is the chest, and I want to show you, because I'm short, I just want to show you. It's so, I don't know if you can tell, but it's just so dusty up there. So I'm going to take care of that today. And this is just a little makeup table. I don't actually do makeup here. It's for holding things. So I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but I like how there's kind of like a little bend in the wall there, and it just kind of fits. It's sort of a kidney shape and fits perfectly. So I like it, and it holds this. This is a really heavy, I don't know if you have one of these. This is a Bose like speaker system, and then it's connected Wi-Fi to our phones, and so we can just have music in here. And so that is, you know, some little clutter stuff, you know, camping thing, which, you know, I don't think we need that anymore. Some sticker to get into the hospital, we don't need that anymore. You know, just junk that gets around. And guess what I found? One more of these. I'll just do it once. All the dogs are in this room, and they're looking at me right now. Like, do you have my baby? No, I don't have your baby. Anyway, so this door leads out to our patio. Let's see if I can get that open. And so it's really very pleasant to be in this room until you start kind of like looking at your clutter. And then it's not. Okay. All right. So this is the patio. I'll just give you a quick view of this. This has to be redone. Not redone, but I have to kind of do a declutter and a clean on this. And, you know, and that goes out to our backyard flower garden, except for right now. It's not, there's nothing beautiful going on back there. But that, you know what, that's just another thing that happens. You know, you have flowers that you really love, and then they die. You get to plant new flowers. So everything takes maintenance. Oh, my shady went outside. Everything takes maintenance if you're going to be able to enjoy where you live. And, you know, I was talking to my sister, and we both decided that all clutter comes from an emotional attachment. not do I need, do I not need, because if we need it, we use it and we take care of it and whatever. So this is my husband's corner, but the emotional part is the letting go and figuring out, why do I have an attachment to this? That doesn't change the relationship with the person, that doesn't bring them back or send them away. So, you know, we have to just kind of find out what is in us. And we realize the happier we are, the easier it is to let go of some of these soul ties that we have with objects. This is a dog bed, and because they do sleep in our room, but they don't sleep in our bed. And this is my husband's corner. So he likes to keep things right where he can get to them. So they're his pajamas, workout pants, and a pair of shoes. So I come in after the shoe pile adds up, and he has about 5 or 6 pairs here, and I put them back in his closet, and slowly they work their way back here, depending on the time of year, how many shoes he's going to have here. And this is his little side table. He does his blood pressure every morning and every evening, so he likes that handy. And when I have company, I stick it in the drawer so it doesn't look too convalescent here. Anyway, so this is his tefillin. If you're familiar with tefillin, he wraps that every day. And, you know, his Bible and a book or two that he's reading at the time. So, The Complete Idiot's Guide to Learning Yiddish and Letters to My Palestinian Neighbor by Yossi Klein Halevi. Those are, you might enjoy those books. They're very good. Anyway, so what I'm going to do in here today is not too major, unless I get into my dresser. That's my dresser. So you know how dressers are. You have like, it's like an excavation to get to the bottom of that drawer. And I have so many things in there I know I need to get rid of. So that'll probably be the afternoon. I'll probably do that dresser this afternoon. Jules' dresser, his chest is here. And that's all him. And I had found, because, you know, earlier, and then there's some laundry that I'm putting away, and I'm taking the quilt rack out of my closet because I found out if you have somewhere that you can just throw things casually, you will. So if I wear something, I should either put it in the hamper, hang it up, or put it in the drawer, not continually laying it over the rack of the quilt rack. I'm sorry, I'm kind of stuttering because I can remember how many times that pile has gotten so high that it just flips over onto the floor. And when you put clothes there, they just get wrinkled. And it, you know, I put it there because, oh, that's easy. That saves me a step. That's wonderful. But it actually causes me more trouble. I should just hang it. So I've made myself this new rule. If I have anything out before I can get dressed, I have to hang everything back up. You know, I'm holding myself accountable so that I don't keep making myself a mess. I wouldn't like it if somebody came into my closet and stacked up, you know, 2 feet high worth of clothes on my rack. It would get pretty annoying. So why would I do it to myself? You know, we just have to stop and look at what we do to ourselves that sabotages our peace. So in my heart, I'm going for peace and harmony in this house. And I know it's there because I love how you can go to someone's house and the house is just so clean, you feel good. But if you go to someone's house and it's very cluttered, you would never say anything. You would never share with them how you feel. And you don't want to judge them, but feeling of the house is different. So we are going to make this house a kind of feel-good place. So if anybody comes, they go, ah, this feels great. And I say, oh, it's no trouble at all. But it won't be any trouble once I get the things out of this house that cause problems. So in my dresser, not that you have this problem, I can really only work on the top layer. I put stuff in and take stuff out of the top layer, and I can't. I would love to have a drawer. When you go to a hotel and the drawers are completely empty and you put your stuff in, it's so wonderful just to pull your stuff back out. So I have hoarding tendencies in my clothes drawers. I have soul ties with some clothing that I bought a long time ago. It's pretty worn out by now, and I just hang on to it because maybe I liked it one time. Now, I'm not talking about the outfit your baby wore home from the hospital or things like that. I'm talking about a worn out t-shirt from when you were a teenager, and it reminds you of things you probably need to let go. Anyway, I don't have that particular thing, honestly. I just thought of that, because, all the rocker t-shirts and everything. So I don't have any. Well, I might have a rocker t-shirt. I did have a t-shirt that was signed by Rick Derringer and the band, and, like on the back and all, okay. I had to let that go because every time I saw it, I didn't have a good feeling about it, so I had to let that go. So there are other things that don't have signatures on it that, if it evokes a feeling at all, I think it needs to go, because we have good memories of people. We're not going to lose those because we lose the item. Oh, Bob's cold. He wants me to come and cover him. We don't lose memories of people just because we get rid of things that we look at that cause us pain. Seriously, if it causes me pain, I don't want to hang on to it. If it causes me joy and I can use it and I can display it, and this is a recent, I don't like to use the word epiphany, but a recent understanding that if it causes me pain just to look at it because I no longer have that person in my life, then deal with the fact that I don't have the person in my life, not the thing that is causing the pain. So you can only do that when you're ready. You can only do that in stages. You can only do that when you get the understanding of how you're going to process the emotion of that item as it attaches to that person. But I can tell you, I have some biscuit pants that my mother used, and they bring me so much joy, and I use them. I'm not going to put them on a shelf and memorialize them, because that creates an idol of an object, and I'm not going to do that. So I want to enjoy it. When my children receive my things after my passing, I want them to keep the things that bring them joy, remind them of me, that they can use if it's an item that's supposed to be used, or display it. So, and say, hey, that was my mom. Remember her? Wasn't she goofy? Remember her YouTube channel? Let's go watch it, because that represents her. But anyway, so that's just all about that. So today I'm going to get rid of a lot of stuff out of my drawers there. And let's see, so what else have I got going on in this room? So this is my side. These are some Bibles that I keep here handy if I want to look at something. And then I like to put these mats. These are just those corkboard mats that you would use at a table. I like to put them on the wood so that I don't ruin the wood, because I always have a drink at night or coffee in the morning. Or my sweet husband brought me coffee in bed today, and oh boy, he gets some points for that. And this is very sentimental to me. This is someone gifted me this for our wedding, as a wedding gift. And this has, we had wine, and that's the label from the bottle of wine that we pass out to everyone. This is our wedding announcement. These are just some fun little, let's see if I can tilt my camera, you can see. So this is us at a lunch, like the first time we went to lunch. It's a long story, but that wasn't the first time we went to lunch, but it was a first time when we became a couple. And this is our first dinner together. We were not a couple here, but the next day we were here, so that really worked out. This is us on a motorcycle. My husband has a Honda Silverwing, and this is us at Dollywood, and this is us in Tennessee. Anyway, so that's super fun, but it needs dusted. The glass needs cleaned. So, you know, just little knickknacks. Hold on, let me turn you around here. So that's what we're going on. But a real problem I'm having is my dresser. This is our shofar that we blow. It's a little mezuzah necklace. You can see it's silver and turned black. I need to clean that. This was an emergency. Our lights went out one time, so that doesn't need to live here. My husband made this when he was a boy, and anyway, so it has all kinds of junk here because this is man stuff. And then we have all these supplements on this dresser, and these are things that we take at night or during the day. And so I need to deal with this issue. First, I need to clean everything off so I can give it a good polishing and dusting. So I have my Indust, my cloth, and then I have this, which it's kind of, as you can see, it's like one of those distressed wood things, and it looks like a tray. So I'm going to put everything in that fits on this tray in the tray just to kind of anchor it so it doesn't look so messy. And then whatever doesn't fit really has to go somewhere else. So there are some duplicates here. Just, you know, the bottle he's using, the bottle that he is going to be using, so we can condense those and pare down a little bit. And some things that he was taking, and he's taking a different strength now. So we just need to, and you know, like he has these medications. He doesn't take those. He takes the supplements. So just cleaning up and cleaning out, and yeah, probably just getting rid of the dust. So we're gonna go up here right now because let me climb this ladder. When I go to bed every single night, I look at this and I think, I wish somebody would take care of that. Well, okay, that's going to be me now. You saw it here, folks. The other thing is I'm gonna hang the picture that is on the floor, because honestly, I can't decide. I'm gonna put that up or am I not gonna put that up? But I never take it out of the room. So I'm gonna just put it up and, well, anyway, look at this. Look how long this is. What a waste. And I could only leave it here because I had the mirror hiding it, but it didn't hide it up there. That's gonna look so much better. And honestly, we should just hang our TV here. That's what it's for. It's got the plug up here. We could hang it here and tilt it towards the bed. And anyway, so that's the ceiling up there. And yeah, I'm not going to dust that. Do people dust their ceilings? I know you do if you have cobwebs, but anyway. All right, so down we go. I also have a chandelier in this room that requires cleaning because it has, let me show you, it has all these little crystals hanging down, and you know, they're not shiny and pretty anymore. They were so gorgeous So I have to actually get a taller ladder so I can reach them and get up there and just clean them one by one. I'll turn it on for you because it's also a ceiling fan. So let me grab that remote out of my drawer. All right, so I hope this doesn't put your eyes out. Okay, so I'll turn the light on. Oh, okay, so that's just really bright. I'll turn it off. All right, and then it's a fan, so if you turn the fan on, it has hidden blades, and they spin out from the center because I didn't want the look of a ceiling fan in the bedroom. So I found this one. I think I got it on overstock.com or one of those. Anyway, so, and it works really well. But it's just one more thing, you know, that needs maintenance. So that's it. So I'm gonna get started and we'll get finished. We'll get through this. Oh my goodness, there's just so much. There's so much. See, even doing this and videotaping it, I get choked up and overwhelmed because those drawers, people, those drawers. But you know what? I want the same feeling I get when I look in my closet. I want to get when I look into these drawers. So I know by the end of the day, and this is Friday, so it's been a week of renewal for the master couples rooms. So I don't want to miss getting that done. So anyway, stick to the end. Well, there's always something exciting that happens at the end, right? All right, hang on guys. Let me get you set up on the tripod and we will finish this up. Yeah, I'm excited. Are you excited? Are you getting your house done? Are you excited? You should be excited too. All right. All right, so that took, I don't know, maybe you were watching the clock over there, but it seemed like it took 5 minutes or less to polish everything on the dresser top and declutter. So I don't know if you remember, this was just like pouring over. It had all kinds of things. It had change, padlocks, name tags, small tools, everything. But the only thing that my husband looks for here are the nail clippers. So, yay, that's a win. Everything on this counter was actually duplicates. So I'll find a really convenient place for him in the kitchen so that he can just go when he needs more and just grab it. So instead of having the bigger tray, I was able to get by with just this little one. So you see how much nicer this just looks. There's no stress when I look at this. So I'm going to finish up the rest of the room and then get to this chandelier and this dresser today. Those are two things that I've been putting off for so long, but I think about them every day. So if you have something that's just nagging at you, take care of it. Anyway, so all right, well, onward and upward, as they say. getting these few areas decluttered and dusted and cleaned up just feels so much better. There are things that I'm not going to be putting back on this little makeup table stand, whatever it is. I'm not going to be putting back. And I decided in both our nightstands not to replace the books. I decided to put them on the bookshelf because we don't read them every day. Typically, if we do read the Bible or our Torahs, I do it online or do it in my office, and so does he. We don't usually read at night in bed. I can't because it makes me too sleepy and I fall asleep and I don't remember what I read. I did take care of the clothes that were on this. I think you call that a butler. So I put those away. I put them in Jill's drawer, put away his shoes, and now he can start a new collection in that corner. The dogs pull their blankets off their beds constantly. They get under them and then they walk away because they think they hear the doorbell or whatever. So they run away. So I'm not doing, with all the furniture in here, there's a lot of woven wicker on it, and it takes like brushing with a soft brush to really get that clean. And I'm not going to do that today because today is more about decluttering. I did do some dusting while I'm in here because I do want it to be clean. So deep cleaning will be another day, light cleaning today. And then my next project is to hang the picture, clean out the dresser, and clean the chandelier. So that would be considered deep cleaning. So that's last on my list. And if I get to it, I do. If I don't, I don't. So it's a 10:45 now, and we'll see where we get to because I have laundry going. All the sheets and pillowcases that I had over the plants, I've decided I was going to leave them and see if we had another cold weather snap. But even if we do, it probably won't get down to freezing. So I'm just going to wash them all and put them back in the linen closet. So I've got that going on. Plus I have, just a few more things in the bathroom to deal with and put away. And yeah, and don't forget lunch and dinner and dogs and coffee and all the other things that go into a day. So I'm not going to spend 100% of my day doing this room or any other room. I just don't. I need a break. I need a breather. I need a change of scenery. And this is supposed to be fun. It is work. It is physical. Sometimes I work up a sweat, but it's so rewarding that it's worth it. And I do believe working's good for you. So it's good for the bones, especially as I age, and good for building muscle. So anyway, I think it's just 100% win-win. And you can see I'm really not getting rid of anything. I'm putting things in their places. Decluttering doesn't have to mean you're throwing things away every time. That's only in the beginning or later down the road whenever you've acquired things you don't need anymore. But all these things I'm happy with. I like to see them. I want to see them. And if it's clean and neatly organized, then yay, I'm hanging on to it. And then I find things that, I don't love that anymore. So it's kind of like this thing. This, I just got this at the Dollar Tree, and I gave it to Jules because we don't really camp. We have a van. So it was like a representation of something else. He's not that kind of guy. So this is going to go in my grandson's toy box. So, and if Jules sees it and he goes, hey, that's mine, that's the way children are. That's where it's going to go. I have, just these little items left on the bed that were on that table. So this I'm going to put in my closet on my jewelry dresser. And I'll probably hang this in my closet because I think it's really sweet. And I'm going to ask Erica of Erica and her mom if she'd like these little shoes. She used to have little wooden shoes that her grandparents got her. I think it was Holland, right? So I'm going to see if she wants these. And if not, I'll hang on to them until, I don't know, till I don't like looking at them anymore. But I think they're super cute. And they're the perfect colors because I like blue and white. So anyway, and this, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Probably donate it. So that's what is happening in this day. I hope you are getting some ideas about how you can do some decluttering, cleaning, purging, freeing yourself of the burden of stuff. So anyway, it's like if a turtle got a condo and he had to carry that around with him every day. I get this itchy ear. You know, this hair hangs down, tickles my ear, and then, so it kind of feels like a fly. So anyway, so this is the ceiling. Anyway, so one day I'm going to get my trusty duster and dust. Not today, because that's a different day. That's a cleaning day. That's a deep clean day. We'll do those whenever we've finished all of our declutters. But anyway, I'm going to set you up again and get started. Hang on. Okay, so I have all the surfaces low finished. And so now it's ladder time. So I'm going to climb up here and clean up the TV area. You know, electronics just gather dust, the electrostatic issue. So I'm going to give myself a break on this one because I have to get a ladder to do this. And what I have found is I can just run a rag up, but it's always above my head, so I really can't see it. So I don't want to, every time I see dust, to do that. So I am taking this opportunity while I have the ladder in the room to get up here and really dust and clean the TV. So that's probably, you know, but I appreciate tall people so much because when they come over to my house, they can see this. And they're so sweet. They don't even mention it to me. They don't say, ooh, have you seen up there lately? And I would say, no, but thanks for mentioning it. Anyway, so it's very sweet. Tall people are very kind. So I have the same issue with the top of my refrigerator, cabinets. Even with a ladder, I can't get to the top of the cabinet, you know, overhead. So I don't think anybody else can see up there either. So I'm not worrying about that, but I do try to keep the, you know, the fronts of the cabinets wiped down and everything, which doing that again is coming up. So, all right, nice and shiny. We're done with that. So there, let's see, we took the wire down, the cable, and I need to vacuum so I can put my little faux fireplace back in front of the TV and dust off these paintings on the walls, and I'll be finished with this side of the room. So I just want you to know that you can have things in your home that you love. You don't have to get rid of everything. I know that there are minimalist personalities, but not everybody is a minimalist. And I'm just not a minimalist. I like to have beautiful things around me, is great if they're also functional, but sometimes it's just for the looks, and there's value. There's value in that. I think there are a lot of people that have an artistic side to their brain, and then there's the people who have the functional side to their brain. And then there are people like us who are right in the middle. And those are the people who have clutter, but it's not clutter to the point where it's just dirty and gross. You know, this is my dust rag. And actually I've dusted other rooms with it. This is not even all from this area. So I just want to encourage you that you don't always have to just clean everything out of your house. There's a lot of things that are valuable to you that you enjoy having, and give yourself permission to not have just a very stark and cold home. You don't need that to keep it clean, because once you get it decluttered, it kind of stays that way. So I think we can, honestly, we can have our cake and eat it too on this issue. We can have a clean house, we can have an uncluttered house, and we can have a decorated house. So anyway, that's what I think. That's what I think. That's what I found. That, you know, I kind of got into, hang on. Actually, I need to vacuum there. I kind of got into this, like cluttered, messy kind of thing because, and if you've moved into a house, you know this. I was just talking to someone about this, that you, sorry, oh man, if I could master the camera work. Okay. Okay, if you can master getting everything put away when you move into a home, so you do that. And then there are some things you brought from your old house that you're just thinking about, what am I going to do with this? How do I handle this issue? And then you're very busy with all these things, but what you really find out is that things get undone because you're busy unpacking, you're busy finding. You imagine how many thoughts go through your head when you move into a new home. This is constant. Where am I going to put the pictures? Where am I going to put the sofa? Where am I going to put my dresser in my closet? Where, you know, these are all things that take energy, take brain energy away from you. Plus you're living your life, and you're, you know, if you work or if you have children, or even if you don't, if you have other activities, all these things kind of take away from getting things done and getting things accomplished. So then you're out of, what would you say? You're just out of creativity. You kind of start just kind of putting things where you've sort of figured they go, even though it's not the best place for them, and it takes some creativity that you have been spending just on living, just on putting things away, trying to declutter. So you bring your habits with you. You bring your habits. So if you did it that way at the old house, you'll do it that way at the new house, and it's the best time to change, is whenever you have a new house. So I have things on dressers, things on tables that I had on before. And now I finally hit my creative stride, and I can find better places that make just either it makes more sense, it makes it look better, or it makes me happier. So if things aren't working, you might want to move things around a little bit. I can't remember if I told you this story, but someone was telling me that their living room just didn't work. Everything was a mess. It was just stressful. It was really stressful. But it turned out that there was an old sheet on a bird cage. I think I did tell you this. But once that was gone, the whole room looked fine. You know, it takes some creativity. Change something around. You do have to declutter. You can't organize clutter. Get rid of the trash. Get rid of the old letters and mail and things you don't need anymore. Keep us, you know, if it's sentimental, keep one or two, you know, pare down, decrease, declutter. But anyway, so all I have to do now is wipe down my mirror and that dresser. You know, I kind of feel like it's going, ha ha ha, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win over you, Mr. Dresser. But I am gonna do one drawer at a time. I'm not gonna pull everything out and put it on my bed and then start putting it away. It would make me crazy. So everything I do is just a little at a time. That way I feel like I'm in control of it. And I don't feel like, oh, I broke my house, because I felt that feeling before. Anyway, so, all right. We'll get to the end of this. Well, hey guys, I'm just back for a quick wrap up. I've gotten the bedroom finished, so I'm really excited about that. Everything's dusted, everything is in order, everything is decluttered, brought in a plant, hung up the painting that's been waiting for 2 years, and got the wire that was on the outside of the mirror going through the cracks, so now it's hidden. Wires are hidden except for that one, which I can't really figure out how to fix that. And then, well, I could put another cord, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'm okay with it. That side of the room's finished. My husband's area is clean. His shoes are picked up. And that is the dog bed. We have 3 dogs and they all require their own beds at night. And then, so everything on his side is cleaned up. Everything on my side is cleaned up. Dog bed. And we're back to the dresser. I still have the supplements on the end, but a much smaller quantity. So I put all the extras away. And yeah, feels good, looks good. I'm excited. So I hope declutter wishes for you. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, like, subscribe, and next week's journey is, I don't know, it could be the garage, it could be car washing, it could be cleaning the patio, who knows, I just kind of wake up that day and make a decision which direction I'm going. But you have a great weekend. Thanks for joining. And like, subscribe, and leave a comment. All right, have a great weekend, everybody. Bye from Erica and her mom.